We're here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Welcome to what should be a very entertaining night of hockey. Jim Houston with Craig Simpson up next. A true grudge match between Philadelphia and Baltimore. This should be a very close game. Both these teams move the puck extremely well.
Jim, this one will come down to defense. The team that does a better job of taking away the passing lanes should prevail.
Drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Jim. He moves it into the attacking zone. One-timed it from the slot. Here's Rob Blake. Here's Peter Forsberg. He passes the puck to Chara. He blocked it. Oh my goodness, that hurt him, and he's going to limp off. Kovalchuk takes control of the puck. Jim, one-timer. That's blocked to Mario Lemieux. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone to Kovalchuk, and he moves it to center. Here comes Ilya Kovalchuk. Shoots the puck from the left. We're scoreless in the first. Here comes Bertuzzi. Bang! Kiprasov covers up. The action's about to start. The faceoff goes to Baltimore. One-timed it to Sergei Zubov, who can run a power play as well as any defenseman in the game. Here's Steve Yzerman, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Quick shot from the wing! St. Louis is brought down on the breakaway, and the ref points to center ice.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
He starts out towards the goal. He shoots! Oh, nice save there. They're getting ready for the faceoff. And the faceoff is won by Fedorov. He'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. It's one-on-one. One-time. He scores! There's the kind of start they wanted.
When he gets around the net, it's like a shark to blood in water. He can smell the opportunity to attack.
This is not how you want to start the game.
Absolutely not. You never want the other team to think you're vulnerable.
And right now, that's just how they look.
He deked right past him.
He scores! And they're right back in the game.
Thornton is a wonderful combination of skill, speed, and size. And he's blossomed into the type of player everyone thought he would be when the Bruins took him first overall in 1997.
Barely into the first, and it's a tie game again.
Some great end-to-end action, Jim.
Baltimore
over to Alfredson.
Number 21.
Here comes Sergei Fedorov. Big shot. Things are heating up, Craig. We're about to get a scrap.
These guys aren't wasting any time.
They both had their moments in that one. I'll call it even.
I'd say so. Now they'll both get some time in the penalty box.
The puck is about to be dropped.
Philadelphia penalty to number 55.
It's found by Korea. He brings it to center. Will he shoot or deep? Front of the net.
Baltimore penalty to number 46.
Sean.
Chris Kruger.
It's 1-all here early in the first.
Fighting.
Luongo freezes the puck. How do you like this guy's shooting percentage?
It's not bad. One shot, one goal.
Let's see if he can go 2 for 2.
Why not?
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Philadelphia. Luongo makes the save. Luongo's got it, and he hangs on for a faceoff. Luongo did a good job on that last save.
He's definitely in control of his crease.
The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. It's one. Easy pickings for Roberto Luongo. From behind the net, here's Rick Nash, who's got one shot on net so far tonight. One-time net from behind the net. They bring the puck to center. And passed over to Forsberg. Now it's passed to Saint-Louis. He moves the puck into the neutral zone. He steals the pass. To Nash. From behind the net. To Kovalchuk. Now he carries it to center. He's in over the blue line on the attack. And he covers up for the faceoff. This guy has dogged determination in his own end. He's always out against the top line, and yet you rarely see him get beat.
He's a stay-at-home defenseman who takes pride in playing tough.
Second wins the faceoff. Midway through the first, and it's 1-all. Here comes Bertuzzi. Kiprusov stones him cold, just wide of the net. Pat. Now it's passed to Hayden. He brings it over the line. Inside. A one-on-one battle. This could be a chance. Kiprusov's got it. Second to Lemieux. He intercepts the pass to Hayden. Into the attacking zone. Here's Keith Tkachuk, looking for his first shot on net. Here comes Keith Tkachuk.
Made the defense look bad on that move.
Midway through the first, and it's 1-all. Here comes Marcus Naslund. Luongo the save to Bill Guerin, and he moves it to center to Tkachuk, and it's moved into the attacking zone to Schneider. One time, he scores, and that'll put them up by 1.
If Keith Tkachuk wasn't always looking to get his nose dirty, he could probably put up even bigger numbers. And that's saying a lot considering this guy has 2 50-goal seasons in his career. This is the kind of action we were hoping to see.
A couple of goals, the lead changing hands, and we're not even through the first period.
Keith Tkachuk, assisted by number 90.
Kiprusov freezes the puck.
Matthew Schneider.
Baltimore loves to score goals, and they're pretty good at it.
Jim, they remind me a lot of the old Soviet teams of the 70s. They control the play because they always have the puck.
It's pretty hockey to watch. To Fedorov. Sean, back in he comes. Shot the puck. Luongo turned him away. Here comes Paul Kariya. Deeks. Shot the puck. Leg save by Kiprusov. The home team trails by 1 here midway through the first period. One-timer! Luongo covers up for the whistle.
That was one of the best hits you'll see. Perfectly clean, but very effective.
They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Philadelphia. He turned the puck over. He carries the puck to center ice. Shot it! Turned aside by Kiprusov. He passes it to Forsberg. With speed, it's a one-on-one. Shoots the puck. Jim jumps on the loose puck. He passes it to Nash. Nash goes offside and the play is stopped. Watch how quickly this guy gets down on his butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pass.
The faceoff goes to Baltimore. One-timed it. Here's Mario Lemieux. Kiprusov turned the shot aside. He passes it to Lang. Luongo hangs on for the whistle. We're ready for the face-off. A one-on-one battle right in front. Kiprusov with a great glove save. He steals the puck to Bill Guerin. Here comes Bill Guerin. Big shot. Save by Kiprusov. To Milan Haydu. And he takes it into the neutral zone. Here comes Marcus Naslund. Baltimore wins the race and beats out the icing call. One-timer! Pat. Now he carries it to center ice. He's into the attacking zone. Pass up to Guerin. One-timer! That's blocked by the defender. Here's Brian Leach to Pronger. Now passed over to McGinley. Kiprusov closes the door. Here's another stop. Behind the net. The home team trails by 1 here late in the first. Sean. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. Watch what he does here. It's passed ahead to Thornton. Intercepted to Nordstrom. Now it's passed to Bosa. Luongo turned the shot away. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. Kiprusov denies him. Niedermeyer. One-timer. Kiprusov made the save.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Now a quick pass up to Bertuzzi. Here comes Bertuzzi. He passes the puck to Hossa. Offside. He got over in a hurry to stop the one-timer.
Jim, good positioning is the key to making those kind of stops.
The ref is ready to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Philadelphia. Over to Nash. To Saint-Louis. Here comes Saint-Louis. The horn signals the end of the first. 2-1 the score. Philadelphia got on the board first, but they couldn't hold on to that one-goal lead.
Those 2 unanswered goals definitely sting. But there's still 40 minutes of hockey left to play.
Up the boards. He gave the puck away. Jim. One-timed it. It's picked up by Leach. Jim. Now passed over to Forsberg. Passed ahead to Thornton. It's early in the second, and the score is 2-1 for the... He scores for an early two-goal advantage in the second period.
That was a heads-up play by Career. He found an opening spot on the ice, waited for the pass, and then rifled it home with a one-timer.
This team hasn't shown much consistency.
Jim, it's their defense that's starting to look very suspect.
Baltimore goal.
Face-off won by Iserman.
Number 9.
Here's Rick Nash.
Assisted by number 21.
One-timed it. Blocked.
And
Pat.
by number 46.
Here comes Marcus Naslund to Nash. To St. Louis. Here comes St. Louis in front. Here's a chance. Blocked. Pat. And Marcus Naslund. Close. He scores! Early in the second, they're back in the game, turning by one.
Scoring on the backhand like that is a lost art in this league. It's nice to see a player with the skill to pull it off.
Early in the second, they're now within one.
They had to battle for a while there, but now they're coming on strong.
Scored by number...
Here comes Joe Sakic.
Assisted by number 19.
Around the back. Kiprasov stoned him. Puck scooped up by Nordstrom to Joe Sakic. Niedermeyer. Big shot. Again they shoot. He scores! And they're right back in the game.
Folks, this man is just a pure goal scorer. Pick a spot and Burnaby Joe will hit it 9 out of 10 times. That's pretty much a guarantee.
The game is starting to slip away from them.
Just starting though. Time for these guys to make a stand. That's going to mean playing better defense. How did he? He scored. Back in the game. This guy is one of the best offensive defensemen in the world. He scored 60 points in his rookie season with the Red Wings and has been at or around that mark every year since.
Baltimore was hoping for a strong start in the second period. They didn't get it.
No, but there's still lots of time to reestablish themselves.
It's one-on-one. Great poke check. Niedermeyer. Here comes Jeremy Roenick to Bill Guerin. Another shot. Kiprasov makes the brilliant save to Lidstrom. It's early in the second period, and the score is 4-3 for the visiting team. Here comes Forsberg. He had his pocket pick to Jeremy Roenick. Here comes Jeremy Roenick. He passes the puck to Kovalchuk. Here comes Forsberg. One-timer from the slot. He scores, and we're tied at 4.
Kovalchuk is one of those rare players who can beat people one-on-one. He gets in alone on the netminder. There's an awfully good chance that the red light's going to be lit.
The faceoff goes to Philadelphia. Here comes Sundin. Fired it from the left. The puck is shot out of play.
Assisted by number 21, Peter Forsberg.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. And the faceoff is won by Iserman. Gathering speed. Here they come again onto the attack. Goes behind his net. Pass up to Sundin. Now passed over to Lang. He steals the pass. Great save, Luongo. He passes it to Iserman. One-timer right on. It's blocked. Nash in the corner. Over to Iserman. Yet another stop. Iserman. He passes the puck to Korea. Now a pass up to Lang. He's into the attacking end of the ice. To Paul Korea. We're tied at 4 as we approach the midway mark of the second. Shoots the puck from the slot. Here's Brian Leach. He passes the puck to Thornton. And he's into the attacking zone. He intercepts the pass. Here comes Hiduk. One-time net. Leach. Korea. Shoots it hard. Kiprasov reached out for the puck. Out comes Marcus Naslin. And he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Almost got it. Gobbled up by Blake. Another shot. Another stop. To Paul Korea. And he's over the line, in on the attack. Ooh, close! To Sakic. Now it's passed to Bertuzzi. Quick up to Sakic. Niedermeyer shoots quickly. Went just wide of the net. Chara with the puck. Here comes Ilya Kovalchuk. Shoots from the right. Luongo covers up. He wasn't on his forehand, so that probably allowed the goalie time to get his skate on it. The action's about to start. Face-off won by Fedorov. Here's Sergei Gonchar, whose shot blocking has been sensational. To Bill Garrett, and he takes it into the neutral zone. To Matthew Schneider. He gave the puck away. Here comes Daniel Alfredson. To Gonchar. Now passed again to Oland. Picked off to Bill Guerin, and he carries it into the attacking zone to Schneider. Now passed over to Fedorov. Pass up to Guerin. Here comes Bill Guerin. Turned aside by Kiprasov. Here comes Forsberg. Fires from deep in the slot. One-time shot. Blocked in front of the net from behind the net. Passed ahead to Forsberg. Now it's passed to Forsberg. Here comes Forsberg. He has his pocket picked. Here comes Bertuzzi. Jim. Here's Peter Forsberg. He scores!
I think this guy definitely fits the description of a sniper. When he gets a chance to score, he usually converts on it.
And the faceoff is won by Sundin. Here's Matthias Nordstrom. Here comes Sundin. Here's a chance. Behind the net. Over to Leach. To Thornton.
And by number 9.
He moves it into the attacking zone. Kiprasov closed the door to Matt Sundin. Here's Jerome McGinley. The home team up by 1 here late in the second.
One-timed it. And he protects his team's one-goal lead here, Jim.
To Lang. Here comes Lang. In the corner. Circles the net. Luongo with a stick save. To St. Louis. Now it's passed to Sundin. Intercepted in the neutral zone. It's 2-on-1. One-timed it. Pat. The visiting team trails by 1 here late in the second. Out of the net. Quick up to Iserman. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. He passes the puck to Naslin. A one-on-one battle. Into the slot. Great glove save by Luongo. Amazing save! It's 2-on-1. One-timed it. Jim. Now he'll move the puck into the neutral zone. Here comes Forsberg.
Last minute of play is the
Under 2 minutes to go in the second period. Jim. 2-on-0. Shot the puck. Fearlessly blocked. Here comes Keith Tkachuk. Jim. With speed, it's a one-on-one. There goes the horn to signal the end of the second period. 5-4 is the score as we head to the break. Baltimore is trailing by 1, and it's time for the third period. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Jim won the draw. He dumped it in. To Lidstrom. One-timer! That's blocked and didn't get through. Kovalchuk to Forsberg. Now quick up to Kovalchuk. Great save, Luongo to Leach. Out comes Paul Kariya, and he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Here's Peter Forsberg, who's been the hottest shooter, not the hottest scorer yet. Into the corner he goes. Here's Paul Kariya. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. Here comes Aginla. Gets the backhand shot off. Niedermeyer through center. Made him look bad with that deke. To Bertuzzi. Kiprasov covers up for the whistle. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to Philadelphia. Out they come. And the puck's over the line onto the attack. Down into the corner. It's passed ahead to Lemieux. The home team up by 1 here early in the third period. Shoots quickly. Hit the man in front of the net. Here's Rob Blake. He passes it to Lemieux. Here comes Mario Lemieux. Quick shot. Kiprasov made the brilliant save. Philadelphia has their big guns going tonight.
And Jim, they're a team that'll run up the score if they're not challenged physically. They're getting way too much time with the puck out there.
Face-off won by Yzerman. Zubov behind the net. Over to Nordstrom. The visiting team trails by 1 here early in the third to Zubov. He picks off the puck. Here's Rick Nash. Lots of shots, but no results so far. Pat. Here comes Hayduk. Shoots it from the slot. Now that shot had goal written all over it, but he kept it out.
When he's on his game, he's hard to beat.
About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Jim. Big shot! And Luongo makes a nice save. He passes the puck to Tkachuk. And he's into the attacking zone. To Ilya Kovalchuk. He'll go at him one-on-one. Shot the puck. Luongo stoned him. Here comes Bill Guerin. Intercepted. Out comes Peter Forsberg. And he carries it into the zone. to Nick Lidstrom. One-timed it. Here's Matthew Schneider to Jeremy Roenick. Here comes Paul Kariya. He passes it to Fedorov. To Leach. Thornton grabs the puck. One-timer! He blocked it. That's a great play. It's a one-on-one battle. To Alfredson. Fired it. Blocked. Here comes Joe Thornton. One-timed it. To Alfredson. Puck grabbed by Korea to Pronger. Here comes Aginla. Shoots it. Kipnis off the save. Sean. Now it's passed to Fedorov. Quick shot. Luongo made the save. He passes the puck to Lemieux. Here comes Mario Lemieux. To Lang. Here comes Sundin. Fired it. Big save by Luongo. How about that save?
Well, he saw that one all the way.
The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Baltimore. They move it into the neutral zone. He scores! And midway through the third, we've got a tie game.
He knew they had the advantage on that play. Anytime you get an odd-man rush, you expect to get a good scoring chance. He did, and he made the most of it.
Baltimore have clawed their way back into it.
It was a big enough accomplishment to tie this game.
Baltimore
Let's see if they can steal the win.
Number 25, Steve Eiserman.
Passed over to Hayden. He coughed the puck up. Now he passes it ahead to Eiserman. Here's Rick Nash, who's been... There's a shot. Kiprasov got a pad on it. Goes behind his net. To Naslin. Now it's passed to Hayden. Luongo hangs on for the whistle. A tough shot, but he managed to make the save.
A big part of stopping a wrist shot is positioning. Can't leave any hole.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. And the faceoff is... He scores! And midway through the third, they've got a go-ahead goal.
This kid loves to be involved in the action. He wants the puck at all times, and that's the attitude you need to be one of the best snipers in the league.
Baltimore trails by one here in the third.
They'll need to really bear down, but they can still tie this one up.
Scored by
The
number
visiting team trails by one here midway through the third. Niedermeyer.
assisted by number 13.
Out comes Mario Lemieux.
Sundin.
And he's over the blue line on the attack. In behind. Back the other way they come. And he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Here's Todd Bertuzzi. He's been the hottest shooter, not the hottest scorer yet. To second. Backhand from the right. He had his pocket pick. And another shot. Kiprasov with an awesome save. To Matt Sundin. To Marian Hossa. One-time shot. Lang takes possession of the puck. Here's Jerome Aginla, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the goaltender. Shot! Easily stopped by Kiprasov. Taken by Lidstrom. He passes it to Kovalchuk. It's a one-on-one battle. Snaps the shot. It's taken by Jim. Again another shot. Blocked. Quick up to Kachuk. Now he carries the puck to center. One-timer. Turned aside by Kiprasov. He has his pocket picked. With speed, it's a one-on-one. The visiting team Still trails by 1 here late in the third. Ahead to Forsberg. It's man against man. He has his pocket picked. To Milan Hayduk. He'll go at him one-on-one. Big shot. Kiprasov turned the shot away. He has his pocket picked. Jim. Now it's passed to Saint-Louis. Baltimore has a relentless attack going here. He's on the score sheet with that 1 assist already. Let's see if he can build on it.
Well, we know he has the skills. It's just a matter of execution.
We're ready for the face-off. Niedermeyer. One-timer. That's blocked by the defender. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. To Sakic. Now he moves it to center. He's in over the blue line on the attack. To Bertuzzi. One-times it.
That save could very well seal the deal, Jim.
Over to Naslund. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. To Gonchar. He gave it away. Less than a minute to go in this third period. Shot on net under the slot. Puck gobbled up. Oh, close. Pat. Now he moves it to center. In he comes. Over the net. Alondo's got it. Ponger to Jerome Iginla. And he takes it to center. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Takes the shot. He tallies an empty netter.
Well, an empty net goal is a great way to pad your stats. They don't come much easier than this one. But hey, he'll take...
Philadelphia deals a crushing blow with a last-minute goal. That's the insurance marker right there. Here comes Jeremy Roenick. Baltimore pulls their goalie.
This is a last-ditch attempt to tie things up. The extra attacker could make that possible.
He had his pocket picked. Here comes Keith Tkachuk. He passes the puck to Forsberg. He had his pocket picked. To Blake. Now passed over to Tkachuk. He scores! And they're not finished yet. Trailing by 1.
There aren't too many players in the NHL who like to compete more than Bill Guerin. He never backs down in any situation, so it's not surprising when he's rewarded for his hard work with a goal.
Baltimore refuses to give up.
Even if they don't get the tie, they should feel really good about their effort.
To Thornton. Here comes Joe Thornton. Baltimore pulls the goalie and puts out the extra attack.
Things are heating up. Let's see if they can pull it off.
That's it. Baltimore has lost it. 7-6, the final score. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.